I announced my pregnancy at my brother's wedding. Because he proposed at mine. My brother Jake has always been the center of attention. Growing up, he was the star football player, the homecoming king, the golden child. I was just the quiet little sister who stayed out of trouble. So when I got engaged to my boyfriend Mark, I was finally excited to have my moment. My dream wedding, my grandmother's vintage dress, white flowers everywhere, it was perfect. Until the reception. Right after our first dance, Jake stood up with his wine glass. I thought he was giving the brother of the bride speech we talked about. Nope. He got down on one knee. At my wedding. And proposed to his girlfriend, Claire. She cried. The room cheered. My photographer literally stopped taking pictures of us and went to photograph them. My wedding cake was pushed aside so everyone could toast their engagement. It wasn't our wedding anymore. It was Jake and Claire's engagement party. And when I tried to talk to him about how hurt I was, he called me dramatic. My parents even said it made the night more special to have two happy couples. Mark and I left our own wedding early because nobody even noticed us anymore. 3 months later, Mark and I found out I was pregnant. And Jake's wedding was right around our 12-week mark. So, I saw an opportunity. Jake and Claire went all out for their wedding, a fancy country club, a live band, 200 guests. Right after they cut their cake, I asked the DJ for the microphone. I gave a sweet speech about how much I loved my brother and how happy I was for them. Everyone smiled, teary-eyed, taking photos. Then I said, since Jake made a special announcement at my wedding, Mark and I wanted to share our exciting news on his. And I announced that we were 12 weeks pregnant. The room exploded with cheers. People swarmed us. The photographer took more pictures of us than the bride and groom. Claire looked stunned. Jake's face went bright red. He whispered, furious, this is my wedding day. You're stealing my thunder. I smiled and said, I learned from the best. And isn't it romantic how our family is growing? My parents couldn't even be mad, they defended him when he did the exact same thing to me. The rest of the reception? All baby talk. Guests asking about due dates, baby names, nursery themes. Jake tried to get attention back with a special song, but half the guests were still crowded around me. When we left, he pulled me aside and apologized. He finally understood how badly he ruined my wedding. Claire congratulated us properly. My parents realized how unfair they'd been and helped throw an amazing baby shower. And months later, Jake and Claire were right there in the hospital, cheering when our daughter was born, healthy and perfect.